Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play StarDrive 2. We are about to get our butts kicked by plants. The Draylock Council has officially fallen. Wow. They're eliminated. Yeah. I'm thinking the Rylians are going to be the real problem, but we'll see how it goes. Slowly trying to assemble a new fleet over here. I definitely want to take it piece by piece here and not rush in. We have quite a few troops here. Our plant people are in I don't like the ground fights. I'm just going to automate it. Even though I could probably do better than the AI, maybe. We'll see. No, auto that. We have successfully defended the invasion, though. Good thing we had a lot of troops there, but we don't have very many anymore. They might be able to land with some additional help, but the problem is they have such a gargantuan set of units there. We still don't have a star base. Your consistent investment in shipbuilding and Earth-inspired private shipbuilding, yada yada yada. We can rush construction for 25 less BC. Okay, well, that's nice. I like these events. I think they're very cool. Where's my fleet actually? Are they actually orbiting one of my planets? There, let's actually orbit that one there. I wonder if you can set rally points. Planets being bombarded. Excellent. All right. We've gone ahead and defeated the EM field, which is nice. I'm going to wait for those disruptor cannons to finish before we actually engage, since we still do rely on all the fighters. Being bombarded some more. All right. Merge up. All right. This is only an 8 command point fleet. They have way too many ships. A 9-point run. Oh, that might be the only one they've got. Send you there. Helus. I know I probably have you on tech duty, but why don't you go ahead and help out with the Corvette creation, please and thank you. Yeah, you build them quickly too. Earth, you're building one of those. We're gonna cancel some of those. Actually get you working on a bigger ship. The Nautilus, what does it have? Can't edit from here? It's kind of awkward, actually. We gotta go here, shipyard. Nautilus cruiser comes with mostly laser cannons and a fighter bay. So it's a little less fightery than others, okay. Flat cannons, ion beams. The Steward has rockets, nuclear bombs. There's the cruiser carrier. And the Wells class. Is cruiser carrier one I made? Vulcan cannons. I think we'll have to like make our own ship here. This will modify one of these existing ones, like the Steward class over here. I guess rockets are missiles? I guess we keep researching these guns, but it doesn't necessarily do more damage. It looks like there might just be more variants than anything else. I like the idea of like a lot of artillery though. Can we do a lot of artillery? We've got artillery on the Steward class, which might be perfectly fine. Travel slower, increased damage. I don't know. All right, well, let's build over on Earth. Let's finish that and then build a Steward class ship, and we'll see how it goes. Still being bombarded from orbit. Damn, man. Your butt over there. And some more, but we're completing some of those ships now. Wait until this joins up. And then hopefully we can save the colony before it gets destroyed completely. Hey, we got a leader! Suji, uplifted researcher plus 30% tech. Project leader. Particular interest, special projects. Working on them in the spare time for fun. Grants 1 research time for all special project. Elephant uplift. Dedicated to saving her people. The Elephant Uplift Project focuses on maximizing the physical and mental potential of our species with cybernetic augmentations. Complete the project, gain new citizens in your empire. That's cool. I will hire you. Oh. Yeah, okay, well, we'll try to hire you, but we're already at 21% tax rate. Like, I don't know what else to do for money. Oh my god, we're almost out of people completely on our planet here. Let's see if we can get there in time. I don't think we will. Oh, they left. That's because the colony's gone completely. Son of a bitch. Okay, and now you're coming at me, bro? I'll let you come to me. I'm going to have a starbase here. Oh, I did not expect you to go to Pearl. Pearl's got a starbase. Disruptor cannons. Operate by... same general principle used in laser cannons at work here. Energy is infused in medium, typically a gas, and escaped in Masculine. Some sort of energy bleed off. Oh, we get a tech. Private universities built at Pearl. Brilliant minds provide 5% bonus to the scientific output in Pearl with additional government investments. If we wanted to pay 2 BC per turn, we get an extra +10. You know what? I don't have the money right now, so I can't. Okay, that disruptor now. Can I add that to ships? Yeah, right over here. Superior energy cannon with superior energy requirements. That is pretty good. Yeah, we definitely want to use these things. Laser cruisers Mark II. Which are just missing some sort of modules. Other advanced forms of existing modules. Okay, let's take the existing steward class. Existing steward class over here. And I don't know. Or you know what? We'll make our own. Just make our own from scratch. Disruptor cannons. Turrets or spinal. So I think these don't have the angles. The turrets can shoot from sides, but these have cooldown, power per shot, firing arc. Yeah, you can see the firing arc is much smaller. A lot more health, more energy though. Range extend, just super long range. I don't know if we need super long range. But yeah, my idea is something like this. Maybe a couple more in the front too. Well, it's kind of going to be hard to place them without getting destroyed. No, we could probably afford to do something like this. Get some flak cannons for point defense on both sides that way. Some nice bits of armor in the front, like that, like that, like that. So that seems to be the vulnerability place. Shields, right. Maybe a large one in the center. We still want to put in a cockpit. Use some of those proto-bombs too. Basic command, there we go. Like this. We're going to need power capacitors, certainly. Oh, we need power generation. Man, how do you fit all this shit in here? And the shields. I guess we'll have to make do with one less of those guns. If we get hit on the one side, we're a bit more vulnerable to losing all of our power, and we're not generating much right now. Oh, we can do fusion power. Well, that might be an excess, but we'll see what happens when we get all of our engines in here. We need to go large. That might be all we need. Some extra steel plates back there. We don't actually have any ammo yet. So we need to make sure we've got that. Ordnance storage. So right now, fire for quite a long time as is. The power drain is fine. We're actually generating maybe more power than we need. If I remove that, then it's not enough. I could put in a smaller fusion one. But you know what, we'll do that. It would be really nice to get a shield generator in the front. Which is sort of possible. We could do something like that, and then make sure to armor that. How big are the defensive flares? Yeah, too big. There we go. Could put in some more ammo over here or something, or a little bit of fuel. Might not be a terrible idea, actually, just to give it a slightly longer range. Disruptor plus shields. Disruptor shields did. I know, it's not a very, like, interesting name, but it reminds me of exactly what it is. Okay, so now, if I go to Earth, which is apparently done finishing building its ship, queue up the Disruptor Shield ship. Right. And over here, where is this? Was this on Hellas? It was. We can still build 2 more Corvettes, so I will build them there. Except I removed the Corvette from the list. Huh? Slot 8. Select that. There we go. 2 more. Okay. Now, we still need to deal with these enemy fleets in here. Which I will continue to do by moving this way. Nope, we need tech. You know what we're going to do? We're going to research our first experimental tech and see how it goes. I think we'll get there at exactly when we want. Are we going to get to use... No, really? Not going to get to use our star base. Ugh. Alright. Let's fight and see how it goes. We might have to rebuild our entire fleet. We'll see. I don't know what kind of tech the polyps have. I think we'll just begin as is. Launch all of our fighters. We're retreating with some of them, which is, I guess, okay. As soon as I start getting into range, my ships should start to auto-fire. Some of them are just hanging back as well and not engaging. Well, those are probably other just corvettes who are a little worried about doing so. I'm hoping we can separate them a bit. And certainly what I want to do is try to save my fighters, not send them forward to get slaughtered before the rest of my ships engage. Come to Papa. They're mostly sticking together. And other than the fighters, we don't have that much firepower. Okay, let's move. No, you know what? Change my mind. See, I'm really worried that we're going to split up here. These corvettes are actually going to go and get themselves slaughtered. Awesome. Okay. Try that again. They're somewhat being evaded by doing their power slide, though, so maybe not all is lost. Tell me these things are being killed pretty easily. Briar patches. What are these called? Summer breeze. Oh my god. This is the kind of ships I'm fighting? Really? With names like that? It's terrible. Ships haven't really taken too much yet. I don't know what we've done to them, though. Everyone, focus firepower on this guy now. See if we can take one of these bad boys down. The answer seems to be yes. Actually, it looks like they have real problems with power generation, which is good. They're routinely out of power, which means less damage coming my way. If they had shields, they wouldn't be using them very much. Our ships so far are holding up. I think we're going to be fine. I don't think the polyps were... they had a lot of ships, but they don't seem to be really properly equipped for war. Although, they still have a lot of stuff left. It'll be interesting to see, you know, how it lasts. Let's see if we can't redirect our fire to this guy here. Since he's taken a few beats. That's the reason I started. I saw it take a little bit of damage, so I'm like, well, let's keep focus firing on there. And certainly if we can take out the big ones, even if we lose the fight, if we can take out the big ones, that would be pretty nice. We still have plenty of ammo. We actually are having some power problems, too, on some of these ships. What kind is this? The Wells class. Yeah, we don't have many guns on there either, so it's not as relevant necessarily. Our little fighters. Actually, these are my corvettes are being taken out. I guess that's one of the issues with the smaller ships, is they're unlikely to draw or generate a lot of experience points and get a lot of those commendations, because they're probably going to die quite a bit more often. Come on, die already. Got plenty of power right now, but I think it's because it's not able to fire its main guns because it's facing the wrong way. Maybe I should have ignored this one since it's not really contributing much to the combat. Okay. Let's try to focus fire on one of the little ones then, or this one here. We're very rapidly running out of juice, but what we can do is we can retreat. If they kill all of our fighters, we can always just retreat afterwards. Yeah, we might lose one planet. Although it still has a starbase, which means it might be defended enough now. Now that we've trimmed down this fleet considerably, the starbase may be able to handle whatever's left. And actually, I like that plan quite a bit. Now, my ships are not too badly damaged, though. Some of them a little bit more than others, but... That's a lot of firepower coming in there, but the ship is currently in fine shape. I think I'm going to try to finish off the two little ones, and then we'll evaluate at that point. We may retreat. We can start to retreat individual ships. Like this one here. You know what? I'm going to start retreating that one. It is slightly more damaged. I want to make sure that it survives everything okay. Has it taken any actual damage? No. We still have a few little corvettes that we can blow up, though. Excellent. Let's focus on that. I don't think we're going to have enough firepower to take out one of these big guys. We just don't have enough little fighters. But we'll clear out the rest of their corvettes. And then we'll retreat and refuel. This one guy's not going to be able to do anything. We do have a starbase at the planet where they're going. We actually might be able to duke it out here. I think that's the last target. No, you know what? I'm not going to risk it. We're going to retreat. We'll leave the fighters behind because I'm cruel. Oh, no, they're going to go back to their ship. Excellent. We're not going to lose any of these guys. We haven't actually lost anything other than fighters here, while taking out almost the entirety of their fleet. He's actually... Oh, he's out of ordnance as well. He's really not going to be able to do much. He's only got a few laser beams. He doesn't have that much energy. Huh. I don't know. Maybe we could have done something. Alright, we were defeated, technically. But I'm okay. I think it was a very wise move. Okay. Enemy forces are coming in Pearl. Apparently my ships are still technically here. They're going to participate in this combat with this starbase as well. Fight? I mean, I don't think my fighters will have replenished themselves, and my ships may still be a bit hurt. Oh, begin. Deploy. But I have a starbase. One of them is retreating right away. I think it's going to get blown up before it retreats. Ho! Amazing! So mostly I'm going to keep my ships back. I want to have as much long-range firepower coming from the starbase as possible to finish things up. Huge blasts. I think this is all artillery, because they can't be intercepted. Man, artillery might be like the thing to just use all the time. One of my ships has missiles, but just a handful of missiles is not enough. Or rockets, I guess they call them here. Because a few can get shot down pretty easily. Or maybe they don't have any point defense at all. That's a possibility too. Oh, right, they're out of ordnance. I bet you any point defense they had was probably flat cannons as opposed to little point defense lasers. Oh, wow, it's just moving to its death. As soon as it starts being able to attack at all, which isn't going to be much because it's just using some crappy lasers, there we go. We'll tell everyone to fully engage. It's about to get destroyed. Just being hit in the face over and over and over by missiles and artillery. All right, Mr. Polyps. I think we're going to go and take over your territory, but then we still have to fight the Cthulians. Hey, we got lots of rewards and things. Quadruple XP, silver pentagram of hellfire. Ooh, missile weapons. Nice stuff. Excellent. You really, really do benefit from keeping your ships alive as long as possible. I guess that's why the corvettes are free, effectively. There's no maintenance. Let's take... How's this multiple fleets? That's a merchant fleet. That's not the one I want. I want the human fleet over here to get into orbit around Tila, since it is actually pretty undefended. Level 3 Steward class. Nice. Because I don't think it has a starbase yet. No, because we just colonized this bad boy. Okay. We do have the faster engine upgrade. We might be able to get there in time. One can only hope. We don't have money to rush by anything. We're currently a little short on food as well. Think we'll get there in time. It's going to be really tight, actually. Fudge. We'll fight and then just insta-retreat. This guy's fast. Well, I guess that doesn't matter. Can I deploy you further away? Like, how does... I don't even know how to... Oh, you drag. I see. So we're going to deploy you as far back as possible and have you retreat right away. And I think you'll still be around for the fight because you won't have retreated that far. Well, maybe. You might still have lots of movement, I suppose. We'll see how it goes. Dun, 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 dun. These battles are pretty intense. These guys have full ordinances. This one actually has no energy. It's using all of its energy to move. That's weird. Maybe it has no beam weapons. That's actually entirely possible. We don't have much in the way of flak defense, so those missiles actually could be devastating. We'll see how it goes. Fight again. This will be the same fight as the one we just saw. I mean, I think this is a different corvette. There you go. It would be nice to be able to, like, rush the speed. Holding control, alt, shift, none of those things. There's a slowdown mode. We don't want that. But yeah, it'd be nice if there was a fast mode. Have everything go at double speed. Just for these sorts of encounters. What I'm going to do after this little fight here, after this retreat, we're going to put a cut in this video, because I think the next one will be when my main fleet actually arrives, and we will fight. Just hoping they don't get a chance to bomb me first. Let's go and see here. No, same thing again. What? Well, thank you very much for watching another episode of our Let's Play of StarDrive 2. Apparently I had a lot of these little corvettes just lying around here. Or maybe it's something to do with how they're moving. I suspect these are all different corvettes every time. We'll see. But yes, tune in tomorrow for another episode when hopefully the big fight will happen. I'll see you then, folks. Bye-bye.